So maybe my body's under a lot of stress right now. Maybe I'm exercising a lot, which does produce a lot of free radicals in your body. Maybe I'm stressed. Maybe I'm not getting as much sleep as I need to. Maybe for whatever reason I'm having to eat a lot of foods that just aren't good for me, or whatever ends up happening. Okay? And I need a little extra dose. Well, I can double up here, or I can take one shot of extra and get double the iridoid level. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
So when we talk about experiencing the need, one of the things you need to do as IPC is help the customer understand what their iridoid need is. Hey, we're trying to get 30 to 60 iridoids a day in you so you can have that product experience for this Noni for 90 challenge we're talking about. What do you want to do? How do you want to get that in your body? Okay? Having a customer take one can and that's their experience for the month is not going to be enough for them to have that product experience in a quick enough time frame. Is it going to hurt them?
No.
Is it going to help them?
Yes.
Yes. But it might not be to the level where they're actually going to be able to notice it right away. Now, eventually they'll be able to notice it. Okay. So the bullet is a great way to kind of start the conversation or let them kind of get their feet wet. But once they get to the product and they're like, you know, this is actually good stuff. I like the way it tastes, or, you know, I feel good about this. What's the best thing to do? I want to get them on the quad. Why? Because then they've got access in the most cost-effective way to get their product. This is the most cost-effective manner to get your iridoid dosage every single day. Plus, as an IPC, guess what it does? It allows you to own some real estate in the refrigerator. Okay? That's a powerful thing. Every day that door opens and it's staring you right in the face, and you cannot forget to drink your Noni juice. Your Noni Bioactive Beverage. You can't forget just looking at it right in the face. So own some of that refrigerator real estate. Your customers will think, you'll think of yourself. Now, we also have a concentrate, pure. Now this stuff will make your toast burn. Okay? I mean, it will blow your mind.
It's great.
That the stuff in here is the same stuff that's in here. How is that possible? But it's good for you. The purpose of the concentrate is twofold. We recognize a lot of people like to make their own drinks at home. They like to bake their own breads. They like to do some things. This concentrate allows you, for example, my wife puts puree, this type of, now it's pure, in like banana bread and other elements of where cooking is. Okay? If you want to mix it in a drink you're already making, it's a great way to deliver iridoids that way. Another thing it can do for you is IPC. You guys, have you seen those little small packets that they come in?
Yes.
Yep.
That's a great way to get your, like a super shot of iridoid. Let me tell you another way you can do that. You want to help someone have a bioactive experience? Prep them first of all for what they're going to experience. let them know that, hey, this is not going to make you go, yummy, okay? But have them take it, squirt it in their mouth, and hold it there for 30 seconds. You want to have a bioactive experience, there you go. Because what ends up happening is your mouth kind of starts tingling a little bit, goes a little numb sometimes, you're like, whoa, what is going on? You know something's happening. There's no doubt it's just sitting there hanging out on your tongue, not doing anything. Those bioactives are getting to work. Okay? You can tell that there's something different about it. Alright? So does this make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Experiencing to your needs, identifying what those needs are for your customer, and help you get that iridoid level that they need. Alright? Now we have a lot of different ways to deliver these iridoids to you, right? I've talked a little bit about them. First of all, we have what we call a bullet. I don't know why we call it a bullet. Someone just started calling it the bullet, now it's stuck. Okay? It's a can of product. It's packaged in aluminum. It's light. It's unbreakable. It's reusable. Makes a great water bottle. And the best thing is it's recyclable. One of the things that the advances in technology and science allows us to become a lot more responsible environmentally. We love the green glass bottle. We will have the green glass bottle. You can get the green glass bottle if you'd like to. One of the issues that we face with the green glass bottle environmentally is it has a very large carbon footprint to produce and manufacture. It's also very difficult to recycle because there's not a lot of demand for it. And so while you can take it to the recycler, it's not really ever making the full circle as far as being recycled goes. Does that make sense to everybody? So it's got a high carbon footprint, and it's not as recyclable. It makes us not very responsible environmentally. Aluminum is the most recycled product on the planet. Now, a couple things about this I want you to understand. First of all, the cans are specially lined, okay, to protect the product. There is some concern out there about aluminum being transferring or having issues like that. The product never touches the aluminum. Okay? Well, we've researched that, we've studied, you don't need to worry about it. If it dents, no problem, it's still fine, well, it's okay. Okay? Another thing that we need to make sure you understand about this aluminum, okay, is it protects the product better than the glass does. It completely shields out sunlight. It completely shields out these other things. So actually the product's in better hands in this packaging. All right? Now, one of the things I want to touch on real quick. Our initial production run that a lot of you got. Does anyone notice that cans dent a little easy?
Yes. Yes.
Apparently a few do that. Okay. What's happening with that is we usually hot fill the cans, which means after the product goes through the pasteurization process, which then gives you a beer which they can survive that, there's no problem. Okay? The product is hot in the can, so when you seal it, it creates a vacuum. So that's why it's easy to dent. Does that make sense? Now we're fixing it. So future ones you won't have that problem.
Right.
Okay? I want you to make sure you understand that that's being resolved. The second thing, have you noticed that you have to be Hercules?
Yes.
Okay. The machine has been recalibrated. We are a little overzealous in our concern about the lid being on securely. We have a machine, you notice there's like those little crimps, like the little piece of metal that keep the seal on it. They're too wide. We're fixing that now. Apparently whoever did the testing also did steroids, so it wasn't a problem. Okay. That's also being fixed. Okay. You guys were early adopters to it, so just understand that that's being resolved. Okay.